Crafters. My name is Manda from Manda Makes, and I want to welcome you back if you've already been with us before to another quarter make. So this is going to be from April, May, and June. So all the things I made, usually I do it by a quarter because I don't make a lot, but this month I went a little crazy. On the make. So this quarterly make might become a this month's make if I keep doing these amount of plushies. Some of these you've already seen, but the first thing I want to talk to you about is this shirt I made this month. I was gonna go make a bolero, not gonna lie. Well, I wanted to make that pattern where you do 4 big squares and then attach them together and make it like a shirt, but I kind of want to have my arms are pretty big and I didn't want nobody to see it, so I made this instead of that, and it's gonna do a bolero instead, but I like this shirt so much. I used a Big Twist mermaid. Obviously, we don't have Big Twist anymore. I only have 2 skeins of this left, and they're a really light shade. I also made a hat to go with it, but I think I'm gonna have to, I made it too big. Yeah, see, I think I made the bucket hat too big. That, and I think I did these 2 lines because I try to match the shirt with the 2 lines. I think it's just weighing it down. So I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna dry it, and if it shrinks, then fine. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to frog it back a little. But yeah, I wanted to have a nice summer outfit, and this is so cute. I love it so very, very much. I also made another hat this month, and this month I made, well, I had this hat made, but I attached this skull to it because I'm very into Hello Kitty on my gaming channel. If you guys want to follow me there, I'll link it below. My gaming channel, all I do is game there. It's all strictly Nintendo, but so I've been playing Hello Kitty and super obsessed, so I made myself a Kuromi hat, and look at how cute. Look at how cute. I think it goes perfectly with this outfit if I do say so myself. So yeah, these are the wearables that I made. Ooh, messed up my hair. The 3 wearables that I made, and now everything else is a Pokemon plushie, and I've already made a couple of videos about them, so I'm not gonna linger on them too much. If you're interested, I'll leave the links to the reviews because they're all in a review. But let's start off with the first make I made in April, and that was this cute and adorable Charmander. I'm right here in this bar, you should see who made it. I'm not going to say the creators' names because there's a lot of creators, so I'm just going to put the bar of all the creators. She has a tutorial video, and she also has free PDFs if you want. I changed up the back tail because I wanted it to look like fire, and I think it looks so good with the acrylic. I used Dollar Tree yarn, and I'm not gonna lie, I know everybody loves Dollar Tree yarn. I am not a lover, and I've been trying with Premier yarn, and I can't say that I've loved any of the yarn I've tried. So this is Premier, the Just Chenille from Dollar Tree, and it took me 2 balls for this color, and then I needed a little bit of a ball for the belly patch. So if you do want to make it with Just Chenille, you could use that 2 balls is what you're gonna need in the salmon, and 1 ball in this I think this is called Oyster. The next Pokemon I made wasn't from that same, well, you know what, I'm gonna go all the Pokemon I made from that same designer, and then I'll show you the next Pokemon I made from a different designer. The next Pokemon I made was this adorable Squirtle. Look at how cute. I used, I think it was 1 ball of the blue, might have been 2, definitely 1 ball of the oyster. I used some of my what is it called? Some of my Big Twist Posh. And this one, this white one, I don't know. This was some random Walmart brand that my daughter had. But look at how cute, guys. And this was the first time with this one and the last Pokemon you saw where I bought safety eyes and used them. So I bought this brand of safety eyes just in case to do these projects. And it comes with a couple of this. It doesn't have too many different colors is the only thing, is my only gripe with that. But yeah, so two Pokemon down, it's gonna be all Pokemon. I have one other Pokemon or other pattern, but I gave it to my mom for Mother's Day, and I'll tell you about it when I get to that designer. The next Pokemon I made was this Pikachu. I used 2 balls of the yellow, and I just barely made it, so I would suggest you get 3 balls if you're gonna do it in the same Just Chenille. I use regular red. You could use the Just Chenille red, but I felt like it was too puffy, so I used just acrylic yarn in red, and then again the Big Twist Posh in the brown. But look at how cute he is. Super adorable. Also with the specialty eyes. So darn cute. Again, these patterns are reviewed already, so if you want to watch that review. Now the next one, she had it as Bulbasaur pattern, but I kind of tweaked it because I didn't, Just Chenille doesn't come in green for some reason. It came in this, what is this color called? It came in aqua, and so the evolved version of Bulbasaur is in like a bluish color. So I did the Ivysaur with the green. I mean, instead of the green bulb, I did the flower. I added 1 more petal as well. There's room to add more flowers if I want. I still need to put some kind of green on him. But this is my version of Ivysaur using her Bulbasaur pattern. It says Ivysaur and Bulbasaur kind of look alike, minus just the bulb on the back. And again, these eyes I tried painting myself because he has red eyes. You can't really tell from far away too much, but I painted these myself with some Dollar Tree, from Dollar Tree. And it had a red packet, but obviously I used the red packet. And I used that with nail polish. That's the word I'm looking with. Clear nail polish. I tried coloring this guy in. So this is my version. I wasn't too happy with this, how this one came out. I didn't like how he looked. I was supposed to add like little nails here, but I just wasn't happy with how he came out. So we'll see if I finish him off with the green and adding the nails in the back. But this is Ivysaur. So this is the next Pokemon I made. So that's all the Pokemon I made from that designer. The next designer I did was this one. I remember her name. This is One Up Crochet. And now I've reviewed this pattern as well, so I'm not going to get into it too much. I made a shiny Mew, not a regular standard Mew, just a shiny Mew. And I don't know if you can see, but the thing is coming out in the back. The cord that I used, I don't know that the pattern showed you how to secure it right. It comes out in the back too. So this is not for a child, I'll tell you that. But I love the face shaping she did here on Mew. Super cute. This is not the only One Up Crochet pattern I did. She also, with this pattern, she released, let me see if I find it. Well, this is not the only pattern of One Up Crochet I did. I also did one that I will picture here. And this one I did for my mom. This is Spyro the Dragon. And my mom was very into Spyro when I was growing up. So I decided to make her one for Mother's Day. She's already gifted to her, so I have no way to show you what he looks like. I did a short with him, so if you want to see what he looks like from the front and the back, there's a short on the channel, but super cute. So those are all the ones I did from One Up Crochet. Then I did that Pokemon crochet book, again, I reviewed these patterns, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. I did Gengar from that Pokemon Crochet Volume 1 book. Super duper cute. This is was supposed to be felt, and I don't use felt. So I crocheted these pieces and the mouth. This required I believe I used 4 balls of this purple. I need one more to finish the back, because the back spikes, I'm missing a couple. But since he sits this way all the time, nobody's going to see the back. And I don't take him off of the shelf only to display him to you guys. So I don't take him off the shelf too much. So I figured I may or may not do the back spikes. We'll see if I'm feeling so inclined to finish the way he looks. But super cute, super amazing pattern. This one I'm probably keeping for myself since I stuffed him a certain way. And super duper cute pattern. The next one from that book I'm gonna show you is Jigglypuff. These are both in the beginner patterns of that book, again reviewed. This one took, I believe, 3 of this pink yarn. Also, this is the Just Chenille from Dollar Tree, and this is in the color pink. So the name is Pink if you want to make this one. This one's also in that book. There are a bunch of free patterns for Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is not a super hard Pokemon to make, but I used the book and it came out in a really, like, it's head sized, my head size anyway, decent pattern. These were supposed to be felted. I crocheted them. Again, I'll link the review on the bottom, so I don't want to talk too much about it. The next one from that book I have not reviewed yet, and this is the Magikarp. I'm gonna review him when I do another. I went into the intermediate patterns, so he's an intermediate pattern. Oh no, I better push that in better. No, we'll push that in and fix that. Thankfully, the review's not here. I didn't fluff him in right, but yeah. So he came out amazing. Look at the tail. Look at the fin patterns. He has 2 of them here. Yeah, this was the first time I learned how to do like this joining technique over here on top, and then I had to repeat it on the bottom. So he is definitely a very sew heavy project, but I will review him when I do another from the intermediate patterns. But look at how cute this Magikarp came out. So yeah, super duper cute. I like him. I had to create this tongue pattern because it was supposed to be in felt, and I don't do felt on my plushies, guys. Alright, the next few that you're gonna see are all from lots of different designers. So I believe this is from Crochet Tour, and she's on YouTube, but she has this on her blog. And this is Weedle. I'm gonna put him here because it's too bright on the other side. This is my Weedle. He came out looking super amazing. The only thing is that there's no way to stand him. I'm thinking about maybe attaching a string here so that maybe he can stand like this. Otherwise, he's just like to lean against things. He doesn't stand. He flops over. So I wish there was a way to like get him to sit up like that so that he's leaning on this. And then I didn't stuff him with anything specific, so maybe if I doubt I'll ever do this pattern again because it took a long time just to make this. But filling it with something like heavy, and then like maybe adding a little something to tie it down here so he stands like that would look cute, because otherwise you have to hold him up like this. But either way, super cute pattern. I did it out of acrylic. Thank goodness I did it out of acrylic. He would have been huge if I used chenille yarn. But her patterns are all made with acrylic, so the book was also supposed to be acrylic. The next Pokemon I made was from another YouTube video. I'm gonna put the pattern writer here because I might have gotten that last pattern writer wrong. But yeah, this is a Voltorb. Super duper cute. Super easy pattern. The only thing you're sewing on are the eyes and then lots of embroidery. Super cute pattern. I went over this in my Share the Love challenge video where I showed you all the makes. Super cute though. The next one I have for you is Diglett. Now, the designer is going to be here. She just made a Diglett. I tried, guys. This is one of my whips here. I tried to do 3 more bodies, and I ran out, and I don't have enough posh left to do anything with it. So I'm waiting to see if Michaels gets this exact color, because I have, like, I have one regular size pattern, and so this is going to be the regular one, the size you saw there. And then I have 2 more. I need to do one large and one shorter, or 2 larger. But this is all I have. So hopefully Michaels gets some of this yarn. If not, then I'm going to have to frog this back and do something else with this yarn, because it didn't give me enough to do what I wanted to do with that Pokemon. But yeah, so I'm going to just keep my whip here just in case I have to scrap it. But hopefully Michaels gets that color in, and then I can finish making the Dugtrio. And my last one, because I can't find the little Pokeball, my last one that I made this month was Ditto. So this one was also by another Instagram person, part of the Share the Love challenge, and I made them with my purple yarn with Baby Bear. Baby Bear has been bought back to Michaels as Cozy Cub. So if you are interested in making him, they have the same yarn, just Cozy Cub, labeled at Michaels. This is the color I used. I think Ditto's supposed to be just a smidge darker than this, but I think he came out cute. This little blobby figure. And I think he came out amazing. I bought some extra eyes so I can do these safety eyes. I think I used a 12mm eye with the 4.5 size hook on that Posh. And that Baby Bear. So super cute, super amazing. So those are all the things I made in the last 3 months, guys. If I make enough next month, I'll just do these monthly makes, what I made, so that you guys can see what I've been working on, because I've been working on lots of Pokemon. I am starting my challenge of the Gotta Crochet Them All. So I'm trying to just the first generation of Pokemon, so the 151. So the part of the challenge that I'm doing is trying to find as many free or low cost patterns. So I did buy the Pokemon book, but the book has 20 patterns in it each, so I would consider that low cost. So like the book, I only paid $5, so even if I split 20 patterns into $5, that's like pennies, like nickels and dimes basically, on how much the pattern cost me to make. Same thing, I bought another Pokemon crochet book. I bought volume 2, so same thing's gonna happen with that one. I'm just gonna pick the Pokemon that are generation 1, and I paid $11 for it because it's on sale on Amazon. It might still be on sale because they're having their Prime Day this month, so you might still be able to get a sale. Now, the one whip I have left, besides the one that I can't do because I ran out of yarn, is this Electrodude. I embroidered the eyes, I embroidered the face, but I can't figure out the mouth pattern. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a stencil, do the mouth how I want it, and then figure out how to get a crocheted version. If I can't do a crocheted version, then I will relent and make it a belt. But I'm going to try first. My heart is to do it as a crochet. That's why you still see the strings here, because this is how I work until I'm done, just in case I needed to move the eyes, just in case I needed to open this and add more fluffing. I definitely keep the strings until I consider my plushie is done. So a lot of my plushies, when I'm being worked on halfway, this is how they look. So he's been waiting to go for a little while for me to figure out his mouth pattern. But when I do, I'll have another Pokemon on my hands. So those are all my makes, guys. Oh, it's starting to rain. My favorite one, I guess, would be this shirt. I love this shirt. I don't have enough yarn. If you were with me on my Joann's one of my Joann's big hauls, I bought 8 of these skeins and I used 6. So I only have 2 skeins left. Now, I'm tempted to see if those 2 skeins will make a bolero, and then I can have a bolero and I can have this, or bandana. I have no idea what to do with those last 2. It's a lot lighter than this one, so I don't want to mix that shirt with this one. So we'll see what I do. But what was your favorite make in this video? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like what I'm doing here, don't forget to like and subscribe on the bottom, and we will see you next time with our next video. Thanks for watching. Happy crafting, guys. Bye.